fellow teachers, thank you for joining us here at Adaptive Reader, Dignified Differentiation for Every Reader. In this video, we're going to be looking at how to access the audio within the platform itself. Let's take a look at some icons here that we see on the screen within the text. So one of the icons we see here is a playback button here. We also see a listen icon here, as well as a listen icon here. And so depending on what we click on in terms of listening, that's what the platform will play back for us. So it just depends on the icon that we've actually clicked. So I'm going to go ahead and click the listen in the original version so you can hear what I mean.
Mrs. Rachel Lynde lived just where the Avonlea main road dipped down into a little hollow, fringed with alders and ladies' eardrops, and traversed by a brook that had its source away back in the woods of the old Cuthbert Place.
And if you notice, teachers, I had to click on the playback button and pause it so that I was able to stop the audio. Now let's take a look at what happens when I click on the listen in the gold version.
Mrs. Rachel Lynde lived right where the Avonlea main road dipped down into a small hollow.
And so here, teachers, again, notice how the version changed of the audio because now I clicked on the listen icon at the gold level. Now I'm going to go ahead and change the gold level into the silver version. And now I'm going to go ahead and play the listen icon so that you can hear the audio difference.
Mrs. Rachel Lynde lived right where the main road in Avonlea went down into a small cozy valley. A little brook ran through this valley that started from the woods at the old Cuthbert Place.
And so, teachers, that is an example of how you can utilize your audio, and depending on which icon you click, that will determine what the student is listening to. And you can, again, switch from different levels to then listen to the audio based on that level. The only thing to remember is to make sure, teachers, that you press on this particular playback button to stop the audio. In addition, we also have a playback speed. And so this will then vary the audio speed for students. And so if I wanted to speed up the audio, I could click it to, let's say, 1.75, and I could go ahead and play back the speed at 1.75. We'll do that with the original version.
Mrs. Rachel Lynde lived just where the Avonlea main road dipped down into a little hollow, fringed with alders and ladies' eardrops, and traversed by a brook that had its source away back in the woods of the old Cuthbert Place.
And I can do the same, teachers, in the gold version as well.
Mrs. Rachel Lynde lived right where the Avonlea main road dipped down into a small hollow.
I can also do the same, teachers, again with the silver version, playback speed at 1.75.
Mrs. Rachel Lynde lived right where the main road in Avonlea went down into a small cozy valley. A little brook ran through this valley that started from the woods of the old Cuthbert Place.
And rather than increase the playback speed, I can also slow down the playback speed. Now I have a playback speed of 0.5, and I'm going back to the original.
Mrs. Rachel Lynde lived just where the Avonlea main road dipped down into a little hollow.
And now, teachers, I have the silver version, again, listening to the audio at playback speed 0.5.
Mrs. Rachel Lynde lived right where the main road in Avonlea went down into a small...
Thank you so much for joining us, teachers. I hope this video was helpful and useful in thinking about how to access the different audio versions and the various playback speeds. See you again next time at Adaptive Reader, Dignified Differentiation for Every Reader. Take care.